Have you ever dreamt of traveling the world and making a living making content? Let me share my journey with you with how I started with nothing and built a career that I love. Spoiler, it wasn't easy, but it's so worth it. Hi, I'm Emily Redfern, a travel content creator and sustainable living advocate. For the past few years, I've been sharing my adventures online while building a business in content creation. On this channel, I'll take you behind the scenes, sharing tips, real stories, and real struggles on what it's like in this industry. And I'll hopefully help you navigate the travel content creator lifestyle because it's really not that easy. It all started with my love for photography and nature. I was at the crossroads choosing where to go for university, and it was either photography or conservation biology. And I was this close to going to do photography, but I decided that my real, true, deep passion was to conserve our natural world. After university, I worked so many different jobs. I worked for Greenpeace as a campaigner. I then went into travel consultancy for G-Adventures, and I got to the point where I just couldn't be in London, so I left and flew to Australia. I then moved to Perth, which is where I met a bunch of content creator photographers, freelancers, and saw that you can actually make a living not working for other people. So I actually started from scratch. I bought myself an A7C Sony camera, and I then applied to do a influencing master course, which taught me everything about business and also how to run a social media page because I'd never done it before. So it was all new to me. I had no idea what I was doing. I had a little bit of support from the people around me, but really I was learning everything myself. So I think it was about 6 months until I decided to go full time, and I just dropped everything. I moved back to the UK and decided to travel full time with my partner. And we didn't really have any plan. We just went to various different countries, filming, creating out of passion, and it just went really well. And it was the best way to learn how to do that side of things, like creating something that you really enjoy. People can tell as well when you're creating for yourself because it just speaks volume. It's beautiful, it's unique, it's not trying to trend, it's not trying to go viral. And that's when I started getting my first collaborations and brands reaching out to me. So I didn't really have to do much outreach. It was mostly brands asking me to showcase their products or brands just wanting me to create content for them directly. Obviously, starting with someone, a partner, is such a game changer and really helped me kickstart my career. But I just want to reassure anyone that's watching now that you can do this on your own. You don't need a professional videographer. And I think for a very long time, I thought that without him, I would not be where I am today, doing the work. But then I realized that I was getting the work. I was getting the brands contacting me, the tourism board. They wanted my perspective on things and my creative ideas. So that really was solidifying in my confidence and in my abilities to create and to do this as a full-time job. After 1 year of traveling and creating content full-time, I landed my dream job with a tourism board in Australia, and they basically saw my video that I posted for Earth Day, which was just me talking to the camera. I did it out of pure passion because something that I really care about and I wanted to share about it. And they saw the video and they loved it. They basically wanted me to come over to Noosa and film an entire campaign for them. I had 5,000 followers at this point. I really want to share more about this, so I'm probably going to do another video just talking about this collaboration because it was insane and I learned a lot with negotiating, treating this as a business and really being seen professionally. Considering I was not technically a professional videographer or creative director, I just was learning on the go. So to have a whole tourism board trust me, I guess it just proves that numbers don't matter and it's what you put out there. So anyway, looking back, I guess the main lessons that I've learned on this journey, consistency is everything. Even if it feels like no one's watching, you should always create and post and share. And number 2, your story is your superpower. So anything that you share is so unique to you and you should not shy away from that. I guess the hardest thing is to learn how to do it well so that you can share your story in an effective way. And number 3 is that mindset is everything. You'll be knocked down over and over repeatedly, and people will say no to you, and you will have failures. You'll put your heart into projects and they won't get any views. or any traction, whatever, and you'll lose followers and you'll get all of that pressure from everyone else. But if you keep your mindset healthy and remember why you started doing what you're doing, then you'll be fine and things will come to you, because they did for me. If you've enjoyed this video, then hit subscribe. I'll be sharing lots more about how I balance work, life, relationship, money, living on the other side of the world. And most importantly, I'll just be sharing my life experiences, because I think that's the best way to feel supported in this. There's so many people showing the amazing, perfect side of it, but there's real life struggle in this. Oh, and in my next video, I'll be sharing how I landed a tourism campaign with 5,000 followers. Let me know in the comments what inspired you the most about my story and what you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Why am I doing jazz hands? Who knows?